Welcome. Today, we're diving into data integrity in pharmacovigilance operations. I'm Dr. S.K. Singh, and together we'll explore how maintaining accurate, reliable data is crucial for monitoring drug safety. Let's uncover the challenges and best practices that keep this vital process trustworthy and effective. Let's start by understanding what data integrity really means. It's about keeping data complete, consistent, accurate, and reliable every step of the way. In pharmacovigilance, this is crucial because decisions depend on safety data from many sources, like adverse event reports, individual case safety reports, clinical trials, and more. Our main goal here is simple but vital: to protect patient safety by ensuring the safety information we use is trustworthy and easy to trace back. When we talk about the regulatory framework, we're looking at a complex landscape of rules and guidelines that keep everything safe and reliable. In the U.S., the FDA sets the tone with rules like 21 CFR Part 11 and guidance on data integrity and pharmacovigilance reporting. Across the Atlantic, the European Union follows its own standards, including Good Pharmacovigilance Practices and GMP Annex 11. The MHRA adds its guidance on data integrity in GXP environments. Then, there are international standards from ICH and the WHO, which provide detailed guidelines on pharmacovigilance and data management. Together, these form the backbone of compliance in our field. At the heart of data integrity is the ALCOA framework, a set of principles that ensure our records are trustworthy. First, everything must be attributable. We need to know who did what. Then, legible, clear, and permanent. Contemporaneous means recording information right when it happens. Original refers to the first source of data, and accurate means it's correct, with no errors. Beyond ALCOA, we add completeness, consistency, endurance, and availability. In pharmacovigilance, meeting these ALCOA plus standards isn't optional, it's a regulatory must. Data integrity is non-negotiable. It has to be preserved at every step. From the moment we receive an adverse event, through case intake and data entry, all the way to medical review and case processing. Then, as the information moves toward regulatory submission, signal detection, and finally periodic reporting, the accuracy and consistency of the data must remain intact. Each stage builds on the last, so any slip could compromise the entire process. That's why maintaining integrity throughout this flow is critical. Let's talk about the critical risks that can threaten data integrity across different areas. In case processing, errors like incorrect data entry or missing information can cause serious problems. Over in the safety database, unauthorized changes or system failures put our data at risk. Reporting activities face challenges like late submissions and incomplete reports. Literature monitoring runs the risk of missing important publications. And finally, vendor oversight can suffer from inconsistent documentation. Each of these risks needs careful attention to keep our data reliable and trustworthy. Let's look at an example of risk assessment using failure mode and effects analysis, or FMEA. Here, we're focusing on a failure mode, incorrect adverse event coding. We score it across 3 key parameters: severity, occurrence, and detection. Severity rates how serious the impact is, and here it's quite high at 8. Occurrence measures how often it happens, scored at 5. Detection reflects how likely we are to catch it, with a score of 4. Together, these numbers help us prioritize where to focus our efforts. Now, let's focus on data entry accuracy, a crucial step in ensuring our information is reliable. This assessment helps us identify errors early, so we can correct them before they cause bigger problems. By measuring how accurately data is entered, we're able to maintain quality and trust in our systems. It's not just about catching mistakes, it's about building confidence in every piece of data we work with. Timeliness and compliance go hand in hand when it comes to keeping projects on track. Meeting deadlines isn't just about being punctual, it's about respecting commitments and maintaining trust. Compliance ensures we follow the right processes and standards, avoiding costly mistakes. Together, they create a rhythm that keeps everything moving smoothly, making sure we deliver what's expected, when it's expected. It's a simple idea, but one that's absolutely critical to success. Now, let's talk about duplicate case management. When the same issue pops up more than once, it can slow us down and cause confusion. Managing duplicates means spotting these repeats early, so we don't waste time solving the same problem twice. It helps keep our workflow clean and efficient, making sure every case gets the attention it deserves without unnecessary overlap. This is a key step in streamlining how we work. Let's talk about electronic safety systems and how they keep us accountable. At the heart of this is the audit trail. It captures who made a change when it happened and exactly what was changed. We record the original entry, any modifications, and the reason behind those changes. For example, if an event date is updated from January 1st to January 10th, the system logs the user, the timestamp, and the justification. This traceability isn't optional. It's a strict regulatory requirement for all critical changes. Here, we're looking at the key performance indicators that keep our data integrity on track. We aim for data accuracy above 99%. That's nearly flawless. On-time reporting is non-negotiable, hitting a full 100%. Duplicate entries must stay below 2%, keeping our records clean. Compliance is critical, too. Both audit trail reviews and literature screening need to be perfect, at 100%. These targets aren't just numbers. They're the foundation of trust in everything we do. Let's talk about computerized systems and their validation. We're focusing on key safety systems like Argus Safety, Arisk, Viva Vault Safety, and Safety Easy PV. Each system goes through a validation lifecycle, starting with user requirement specification, then installation qualification, followed by operational qualification, and finally performance qualification. The goal here is simple but crucial: to ensure data management is both reliable and compliant throughout the process. This keeps everything running smoothly and meets regulatory expectations. When it comes to inspection readiness, data integrity is absolutely critical. Common issues include missing source documents, incomplete case narratives, unauthorized access, weak audit trail reviews, and delayed reporting. To prevent these problems, we rely on strict SOP compliance, regular audits, ongoing training programs, automated workflow controls, and careful vendor oversight. Regulatory agencies are paying closer attention than ever to data integrity, making it essential that we stay proactive and vigilant in this area. Let's wrap up with some key takeaways. Data integrity isn't just a nice-to-have, it's the foundation of effective pharmacovigilance and patient safety. Regulatory agencies expect us to follow ALCOA Plus principles every step of the way. We need to focus on critical risk areas like data entry, timely reporting, managing duplicates, audit trails, and our computerized systems. Tools like FMEA help us spot and control vulnerabilities. By validating processes, reviewing audit trails, and monitoring KPIs, we strengthen compliance. Ultimately, high-quality safety data drives accurate signal detection, reporting, and sound benefit-risk decisions. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to dive deeper or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help. Until next time, take care and thank you for being part of this conversation.